Hello bros and welcome to Aspect Zero Profile Production and next part Sakura Succubus 3. I gotta say, I already been at this for 2.5 hours, considering 2 of the clips I made previous to this was hours long. Hopefully the next picture isn't too far away. Even if it's just 2 minutes away, I will seriously accept it. So let's return. So I guess Hazel is use personal masseuse, and we finally get to see a little bit of her succubus form. Though we can't see her entire succubus form just yet, so let's continue reading. Oh lady, you have such a wonderful smooth skin. Touching you is the greatest privilege imaginable. I never get enough of this. It's addictive. In fact, it feels kind of like I'm needing mushi. Then I'm glad you're enjoying yourself so much, but please remember to be throughout. You may sate your own desire while massaging me, whatever they may be, but my needs should always come first. I am your ruler after all. Yes, that's right. You are my ruler, lady. You. Every single inch of my body belongs to you. Please do whatever you want with me. I have no complaints. You've always been so obedient, Hazel. You're such a good girl. You're nothing like the traitorous Marina. But of course, my ladyship, I only to serve you. If you tell me not to pursue Hiroki, then I never look at him ever again. I love you dearly, and I hate to see you cry. Thank you, Hazel. How glad you understand. Marina argued back when I told her to leave Hiroki alone, but you obeyed me instantly. Well, that should go without saying. I'm your most loyal servant. You really are. I think I might even... you might be more loyal than Hifumi. I must retire though to not get too close to that boy. Do not speak to him and do not try to interact with him. You must bury that feeling for him. Do you make that quite plain? Aye aye, my lady. Leave it to me. I keep my distance. You sure it won't pain you? I thought you two had a special bond. We're pretty close, yeah. But I love you just as much, no more, than I love him. If I make you happy, I do anything. Just let me massage your body every once in a while, and I never think about Hiroki again. Well, you may continue. Your massages are simply delightful. You know how to ease all the tension in my body. That's because I'm an athlete. I know how to look after myself and other people too. If you want to be a pro sportswoman, you got to be able to suit your muscles after weary workout session. Is that so? You might act like something of an airhead, but you're awfully wise. My lady praised me. I'm so happy I could die for happy. I love you, lady, you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Hazel. Your love is appreciated. Now my lower half is feeling a bit stiff. Would you mind massaging that too? Of course, it'd be my pleasure. Just leave your body in my very capable hands. Ho 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 ho. Right, I see. So Elsa has a thing for you, does she? I'm kind of disappointed actually. That we should, if that is actually exactly what happens, I'm disappointed she would relent so fast. I'm a bit disappointed in Hazel. Doesn't she care that I've been trapped in the Succubus realm against my will? Has she totally turned her back on me? I get that you're attractive, but is that enough to trump her shared bonds? She's more flighty than I realized. Yes, indeed. some of the other succubus fawn over her too, but none of are more blatant about it than Hazel. She practically worships the ground you walks on. Totally. You should just see them together. Hazel wags her tail like a lovelorn puppy. I pulls a face. And Marina calls me a psychopath and nothing compared to Hazel. I bet she prostrated herself before you when you scolded her and begged for forgiveness. Knowing her, she probably offered to lick you's feet clean too. That is a mental image I could do without. Hold on a second. I need to take this off before it breaks off. Yeah. I need to take off a peep, otherwise I can cut myself. That mental image I could do without, but it does not sound entirely beyond the realm of possibility. Hazel loves you a lot. Her love is pure, like the love for you. I don't think she means anything ill by it. At the end of the day, we can't help who we fall in love with. I'm aware of that, but you? How could she fall in love with her? For once I agree with you, it's incredibly baffling. It's not just baffling, it's downright bizarre. Lady Yu might not be that old, but she is our ruler. She could have us disposed of if she wished, with the flick of a finger. Now, some people like being locked down upon dominated, but Hazel is the same way. I guess Hazel won't be able to keep me changed Yu's mind then. Not at all. Mina snorts. You should count on her as an ally when Yu's around. Hazel besotted. Duly noted, I keep that in mind. You needn't worry about Hazel's support in any event. I tried to speak to Lady Yu as I said. I cannot offer you very much in terms of support, but I will do all I can. I am sure the rest of us will too. We all love you a lot, Hiroki, and we want you to be safe. You must be on your guard, though. Ifumi's voice hardens. This is Yu's domain. While you are here, you will be at her mercy. I shall try to protect you, but my influence is limited and there's little I can do. Please try it and be careful. If anything happens to you, I fear I would not be able to forgive myself. I just figured out something. They say I have a unique smell. I could try to persuade a couple of years maids in my favor, but there's only one way to do that. I have to kind of sneak up behind them and, well, pretty much put my arm from behind her to her nose so she senses the smell. But that's gonna be hard no matter what. I turn Hifumi's words over in my head for the rest of the day. Well, I said day, but since the sky beyond the windows never changed color, I'm not sure where the day ends and the night begins. Time stretches and dilates in the strange ways. There aren't any clocks anywhere, and I can't keep track of anything. I don't think I've been here all that long, but I'm already starting to lose all sense of passing hours. I already know that time doesn't pass in the Succubus realm as does it in the human world. Could that bird-to-late night sky be a byproduct of that? I have no idea. I'm starting to lose my bearings. I know I should try to escape, but I still feel undecided. I don't think staying here is good for me, but in the same token, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm worried. that she never let me leave. She is so possessed, I'm a little afraid of her. What will she do if I try to run? Thinking about all the possibilities is enough to make me feel faint. Ugh. I go pressing a hand to my temple, it's throbbing. I feel awful. Humans were never meant to come here. That's why must be why I feel so out of sorts. My body is rejecting this place. The air is strange and stuffy. When I am indoors, it's harder to breathe. I doubt will ever get used to it here. Neither do I want to. I need to try and escape, but that seems impossible. I just have to rely on Hifumi. She is dependable enough. She is one of the most mature succubi I know, alongside Marina. Surely you will have to listen to her. She has to. She is the only current ruler because Hifumi bestowed the right upon her. Doesn't she owe Hifumi some sort of favor? I can only hope their talk will be a favorable one. But right now I'm so sleepy. I can barely formulate coherent thoughts. I yawn. My eyelash falls shut. Then I fall asleep. Oh, Hiroki. I love you so much. You're mine and only mine. Huh? I woke from my dream a short while later by a strange damp sensation. I can feel something pecking at my lips. The smell of perfume envelops me, and something circling brushes my skin. What? Groggy and disoriented, I force my eyes open. Then I gasp. It wasn't a picture. I thought it would be. Another pair of eyes are boring into mine. They're very soft and pale blue, like powdered snow, fringed with dark eyelashes. I'm not alone. There's somebody else with me, and they're kissing me. Oh, Hiroki, it's nice to see you finally awake. The mysterious kisser draws back, and a smug smile upon her face. She brushes a few strands of dark hair behind her pale shoulder with her gloved hands, and then everything clicks into place. This is my first girlfriend, Yu. She is a succubus. She kidnapped me and brought me to the succubus realm, and now, hey Hiroki. Her voice is soft, sensuous, pure, quite unlike the cool tones she used to address Marina earlier. Her pale eyes look a little hotter than usual. They are half lit with arousal and the cheeks are flushed. It really has been a long time since last we spoke. I can't believe you could fall asleep at a time like this. I had several duties to attend to, but now that the business has been concluded, I would like to enjoy myself. It's really not fair for you to fall asleep when I need you so badly. Don't you want to be with me? Okay, they should actually give us a choice here. Of course I want to be with you, but... Shh. You presses her gloves index fingers against my lips. Don't say anything that spoils the moment. I miss you intensely, my dear Hiroki, and you're very, very valuable to me. And I wish you show you as much. I will show you my love over and over again until you yearn for me as I do you. I won't let you leave me. From now on, you'll always be by my side. I adore you. I open my mouth to retort, but you doesn't let me get a word of edgeways. She dips her head once more, and her dark hair trailing against my neck and shoulders, and presses her mouth to mine in a hot, demanding kiss. I can feel her chest pushed up against mine. She's so close I can smell the sweet upon her skin. I still feel tired, but I find myself quivering in anticipation all the same. It feels good, but Hifumi's earlier warning rings through my head. You is dangerous. If you give too much of myself for her, she might even let me go. Should I give in to this? Push you away. I'm sorry, but much of all the willpower I possess, I push you away from me. I don't know if I'm in the mood right now. What? Yu's pale powder blue eyes flash. She pouts. Are you sure I can persuade you? Maybe later, but not right now. I'm too tired. Tired? Yu smiles. That sounds like the sort of excuse a housewife might make 10 years into a unfulfilling relationship. Yeah, I certainly hope you don't regard me like that, Hiroki. No, not at all. I really am tired. Really? Yu cups my cheek in her hand and looks at me, her brow furrowed with perplexity. I wonder. My naughty Succubus subjects haven't been whispering poisonous lies in your ear, have they? What? No, that's nothing to do with anything. If you say so, dear. You laughed. Oh well, if you really are tired, I shall not force myself upon you. I would never do that. I love you after all. Now? Yu strips herself off her Succubus attire and lies down in the bed beside me. She winds her legs around mine, her arms twined upon my middle, and nuzzles her cheek against my chest. I think I will take this opportunity to rest. I'm rather tired too. We will have plenty more opportunities to be intimate in the future. For now, however, I must wish you good night. Sweet dreams, Hiroki. You press a kiss against my cheek. I hope you dream only of me. It's still dark when I awake from the following morning. The sky behind the windows is pitch black, and the only light afforded in the bedchamber is that from the chandelier which hangs in the ceiling. The hazy idle thoughts that swim about inside the fishbowl of my head are of a lackluster variety. I don't quite feel like myself. I can't remember where I am, at least, and how I got here, but none of it feels really real. It's almost as though my soul has split from my body and I'm regarding myself as a third party. It's strange to think that a few months prior I didn't even know that Succubus existed. I was incredibly surprised when Marina revealed the truth to me. In her office, I even thought it might have been some sort of hallucination or else a magic trick. How could I have anticipated that my old girlfriend Yuki was a Succubus too, or that she would kidnap me and bring me here? I don't even know where here is. I'm aware that I'm in the Succubus realm. That much is apparent and ungovernable, but where does it exist in relation to the rest of the world? Does it reside in the same plane of existence as Tokyo, or is it separate from the world as I know it, nestled inside its own dimension? I think it's nestled inside its own dimension. Otherwise, Succubus would be far too easy to catch, I think. If that is the case, I just make one wonder how the science of it all works. Fortunately, I'm ignorant enough in the ways of science not to ponder this for too long. If I were a genius like Albert Einstein, I'm sure the existence of this Succubus realm would leave me scratching my head. But I try not to think about it too deeply for now. I don't think I'm really capable of deep thought at the moment anyway. Actually, Albert Einstein ain't too smart in the relation to today's scientists, considering Albert Einstein might have found out one thing, and that's the only thing he's considered smart for. But the people that exist today, they have not discovered anything significant, but they know way more things than Albert Einstein ever did. So Albert Einstein ain't smart. He was smart for his day and age, but that's it. I don't think I'm really capable of deep thought at the moment anyway. I'm not sure how long I slept, but my brain is slowly and sluggish and my body feels weak. I feel so out of it. It takes me a few moments to register the sleeping presence lying beside me. Well, that's the next picture, so I'm gonna save here. And that was all I have for Sakura Succubus 3 this time. I'll say it like a show and see you next time. Bye bye!